'Cause I do well for myself. Nothing you do is extraordinary. I love my day job, fuck a blowjob. What's the point? It's all deja vu. They don't give me what I want. Money makes some, making money better than the dick. Pussy Play-Doh, pussy like her pocket stick. Now he looks stressed 'cause he knows that I don't need him. Mouth open, baby bird, I'm not gonna feed him. Yeah, I'm big, I'm boss. I'm working this, ain't got no time for a dick. You wish you could swear I had said so.
Woo! That was a good one. What's up? What's good, you guys? If you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Miss Mac. If you are returning, what's up, Mini Macs? How are you guys today? What'd you eat for breakfast? If you ate breakfast today, let me know in the comments down below what you had for breakfast. Today's video is going to be a story time. A story time. And today's story is going to be my first time ever flying on a plane, okay? My first time flying on a plane, I was 19 years old, and I was about to lie. I was about to say it wasn't scary. I was gonna lie my face off. I was scared. I was definitely scared, okay? So let's roll into this video. My first time flying, this was late winter, early spring. I don't know, it was late February, early March, like the very beginning of March. And I was going to California. It's my first time ever flying. Keep that in mind. So I get to, first time at the airport, everything. So I'm with my man's parents because we're about to go see him. He in the military. I'm with them. They helping me with my ticket, my bags, and everything like that. Cause I at this point I didn't even know you had to pay for your luggage both ways. I thought you only had to like you had to buy a ticket for your luggage, and then your luggage was covered. I didn't know it was a two-way type of ordeal. But they helped me with all of that. We got to the airport extra early. Our plane was supposed to leave at 9 in the morning, and we got there at like 7 something. Cause you know, I guess airports are like packed sometimes, I guess, and people be missing their flights because of how packed it is, and they don't get there in time, and I guess check-in takes long and stuff. I don't know, it went real smooth for me. Like everything took all of 20-30 minutes max to do, and then we were just sitting waiting to take off. So we're sitting and they call our plane, and we get on the plane. I sit in my seat, and I am I'm trying to think if this was on my way there or my way back. I wanted it to be a window seat or the like aisle seat. I didn't want to sit in the middle, especially if I was sitting in the middle of 2 strangers. Cause my man's parents, they were sitting in the row behind me, like one in the middle, one by the window. And then I was sitting in the row in front of them, one in the middle, 2 on the like sides of me. And then it's about to take off. It goes, you know, if you've ever been on a plane before, it literally feels like the same way a train feels. This is the best way I can describe it if you've never been on a plane. It feels like when the train is stopped and you get on and it's about to go, it goes slow, but then it escalates really quickly. It starts moving real fast. That's how the plane was when it was getting ready to take off. And I felt like I could feel everything, like the pressure, the speed, the weight. I don't know why I just felt so heavy on me, and I'm not even flying the plane, nor am I the plane. But it felt, I don't know, I was sitting there with my head down like this, and it was like and I was just like, oh, y'all can't see my eyes. I was like I was so scared. So scared. And then we got up in the air, and I was like like I could breathe again. I put on my Snapchat. I was like, if you guys know, like, or oh, this is what I typed. I was like, first time flying on a plane, slide up, like if you have any tips. By the way, if you guys have a Snapchat, add me on Snap at H_Mackenzie. I add back, okay? Thank you. So I said that, and some people slid up and was like, oh, chew gum while you're on the plane and stuff like that. Some people was just being nosy, asking me where I was going, but you know, that's okay too. And I had gum. I got gum in my purse. So I was chewing gum while I was on the plane. And I guess that's supposed to help with your ears popping. The ear popping it didn't hurt to me. Like, I felt it, but it didn't hurt. I don't know if it's because I was chewing gum, so I didn't get the full effect of my ears popping. And like, my ears still popped, even though I was chewing gum, just not as bad. I'm not 100% sure, but it wasn't that bad to me. So I put my head down. I'm like, not even down. I put my head back. My man's parents gave me one of those pillow things that you put around your neck, like a little donut. So I just put my hold on. One of these. So I'm like, you know, chilling. I'm not 100% sleep, but like I'm sleep for about like some minutes at a time. So trying to get comfortable, but I don't want to fall over on the other person. I don't want them to see me drooling, hear me snoring or nothing like that, you know. So I know what woke me up. So I'm like this. And then I hear, like, don't you know when you can hear something in your sleep? Oh my goodness. Don't you know when you're sleeping, when you're not supposed to be sleeping? And then it's like you sleep and then you hear somebody call your name, but you can't tell if it's a dream or real life. And then you hear it again and then you're just like, huh. Yeah, it was one of those moments. So I'm like this. Then the person on this side of me, he had to cross over to, like, me and the person right here. The person on this side of me got loud as I don't know what. Like, I mean, I understand you trying to wake me up. I probably didn't wake up the first time, but he like nudged me and was like, excuse me. Yes. I have to use the bathroom. Oh, okay. My bad. Here, let me pull a toilet out my butt. Okay, my bad. Let me get up. So I'm trying to hurry up and get out this man way because he acting like his pee finna trickle down his leg any second, which it probably was, but whatever. And at that point, I'm awake. So I turn around and like I ask my man's parents, like, oh, are you guys good? They're like, yeah, are you good? And then his mom was like, or I was like, yeah. And then his mom was like, we're going back to the airport. And I was like, what you mean? What you talking about, Willis? What you talking about, Willis? Her name's not Willis. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. But I was like, well, no, we not. I thought she was just playing with me at first. It's kind of hot. And she was like, yeah, they said that we're going back to O'Hare airport. We're going back to O'Hare. So I'm like, okay, let's see. We're gonna see what really happens. So there's like these little computers in front of us, navigation systems that tell us where we are. And I didn't know how to read it. To me, it just looked like a little GPS system thing. Somebody announced, one of the attendants announced that the plane really was going back, like it was turning around. And I was like, what? Dang, how long was I asleep for? How long were we in the air for? We was in the air for about an hour. Well, the flight was 4 hours. I think we was in the air for 2 hours actually. So we get back. I asked his parents, oh, do you guys know why we turning around? And I feel like they said something like about the engine. They said something was wrong with the engine. They didn't 100% know either. So I was saying to myself, like, okay, I'm gonna just ask the lady when we get off. I'm gonna ask one of the attendants. So we return, we get back to O'Hare Airport, and we are getting off of the plane. And I asked the lady, like the attendant, as we're getting off, I'm like, excuse me, why do we have to turn back around? This lady said to me the following.
The plane stopped working. Sorry for the inconvenience. You guys will be able to go on the next flight.
Plane, huh? What? Huh? I don't know know if she was just trying to hurry up and get me off the plane faster by saying that the plane stopped working in the middle of the air. Like, I don't know what she was doing, but it worked, okay? Evidently, the plane couldn't work properly if we had to turn back around and get on a different plane. But to tell me, oh, the plane stopped working. Sorry for the inconvenience. Huh? What? Okay, well, y'all better make sure that next plane working. And then the thing that didn't make sense to me again is we circled around Iowa. I don't know if it was Iowa or Ohio, but I'm pretty positive it was Iowa. We circled around Iowa for an hour so that the plane could burn off fuel so that when we landed again, the landing wouldn't be as hard because the plane was so heavy. So, okay, that hour that we was flying around Ohio, Hawaii, Iowa, that hour we was flying around Iowa, we could have been there by now. We could have been there by then. We had to fly around there for an hour and then fly back another hour. And we were still 2 hours away. So, whatever the reasonings are the reasons. But let's go back to the fact that she said, the plane stopped working. Sorry for the inconvenience. Female. If that was the case, I would have been the first person off that plane talking about some, sorry, the plane stopped working, huh? No. So we stayed at the airport for like another hour, and the next plane took off at 12 something, and California is 2 hours behind of where I am. So we took off at 12 here, and it was 2 o'clock there when we landed. So it was 4 o'clock where I am, or like where I live. The second plane ride wasn't bad. It was okay. It took a lot of time, a lot of unnecessary time, but it's okay, it's whatever. We landed safely, we got there safely. Excuse me. The landing was very hard. I will take off 10 times before I land 2 times in a plane. Like, I don't like the landing for planes. I don't. Like, you could feel the wheels in a way, like, come out from under the plane. And you can't feel them come out from under the plane, but you could feel when the wheels hit the ground, the runway, and like you're starting to be on the ground again. Like it's like it's like the ending of a roller coaster, basically. Like this ride that then whipped you around, and then now it's coming to a rigid slow stop, and you're just like like you gotta make sure you are all intact type of ordeal. Like, I don't know. Me personally, I like trains and like buses, like Greyhounds and Amtraks. I will take those before I take a plane again. And it's cheaper, and I feel like that's just an adventure to me. Yeah, it's more time, but it's an adventure. It's fun. It's just about the same amount of time that it took us to take off, then come back, then take off and land again. It took about that much time. But hey, it's okay, because I'm still alive to tell the story today. All right, so that is the story time of my first time ever flying on a plane. I want you guys to comment down below your first time ever flying on a plane if you have, okay? Because I want to see if your experiences were anything like mine, because mine was kind of wild in my opinion. Like, let me know, has the plane ever stopped working in the middle of the air, in the middle of the flight while you guys were on a plane? Let me know something. If you've never flown in a plane before, leave a comment down below, okay? If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. All right, make sure you turn on those notification bells and subscribe to me. Also share the video, okay? Let's get this Mac fam big. All right, okay. And I'm gonna be back soon with another video. Y'all already know what's good, okay? Thank you for tuning in. If you stayed to the end, you're a real one, all right? And I'm gonna see y'all later. Whoa.